And there you go, everyone. Welcome to the panel from hell. I'm Geoff Keighley. I'm joined by Mr. Larian himself, creative director Sven from Larian, of course, and also D&D unicorn Chris Perkins from Wizards of the Coast, and Larian's legendary writer Adam Smith.
You guys are going to get to make the decisions.
Go on, kiss my foot, or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
There's our choice. 4 options. So in the chat, you guys can select which one we should collectively choose here, and then we'll come back a little bit later in the stream.
Much later.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation. The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
That was super gross, but also awesome.
Hey, Sven's got one right there.
I got it. I'm trying to eat it, but my armor is stuck. We're now selling them on shop.larian.com. They come like this.
Let's check in with our friend Crusher now and see what the audience wants to do next.
Nobody listens to me. That's exactly what they deserve for not listening to me.
Listen, you ain't got nothing on me, so kiss my foot.
I suggest an apology.
I do too.
It.
4 more options. So again, in the chat, take your pick there.
We're then taking you to Faerun, and when you get to Faerun, you're going to see Dungeons and Dragons, which you might expect.
Much later.
Good riddance. You deserve all of that. You didn't listen to what I said.
Catch a whiff of lavender. It gives way to the muddy taste of something better left without description.
You enjoying that? Disgusting, slimy. You stinking thief! I'll rip your fingers off!
Well, you ruined that. All right,
That's
well, Nick is
what you
going to have a
get.
lot of fun trying to get to the next section. Let's see if he's going to manage to do that. So there's a, as we're looking at this disaster in the making. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. Although Nick, I mean, like, I didn't introduce him. He's our lead system designer, so he might actually manage to get something sorted out. I wanted to chat about something as we'll let Nick in the background do combat. I wanted to chat about something that we didn't talk about yet, is how the early access content of Original Sin 2 compares to Baldur's Gate 3, actually. It's a bit I wanted to talk about to give you an idea of exactly how much is in there. Can we... are we going to watch the entire combat? So Baldur's Gate 3 early access has 80 potential combats compared to 22 in or 2 as early access version. The dialogue lines in Original Sin 2, we had 17,600 lines in all of Act 1. We have 45,980 lines at the moment in BG3. When you look at the amount of spells and actions that are available from the get-go in early access, so for those 2 that was 69, and here we'll have 146. And then when you look at the amount of characters, and that's by far the most impressive one, in Original Sin 2, it was 142 characters that you encountered in Act 1. And here we have 596 in BG3's early access version. So here you see him summoning a spider. So he has a whole bunch of familiars that he could have picked. He could have picked a crab, or a cat, or a raven, or something more interesting. But the spider is also pretty cool. They're in her leg or something. So here we go. Up. Oh, shit!
Oh, critical hit.
Oh, shit. Do it again, Nick.
Oh my god.
Oh, she doesn't react. She's supposed to react. Oh no, it's failing live. No. Oh, okay, so she is reacting. I guess she didn't feel it through her chainmail there.
Wow, this is cool.
He's going to try animal handling now. So bear in mind, if you had speak with animals, you could have talked to it.
Yeah.
The owl's
Alright.
one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owl bear.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
1 hour later.
But there's bodies lying there, and so he's going to take a scroll, speak with that, and then he's going to have a chat.
Marcus, fisherman.
Obviously, the
The crash came quick. Trying to help folk.
I personally wouldn't have wasted my scroll to this guy, Nick. I don't think that was a really good idea. We're going to listen to what the community is telling us, and so the analytics, we use tools for that show us things. I mean, I think we have some heat maps from Original Sin 2 that we can show. That's a heat map of the early access part of Act 1, and that's where people were dying. So if you played those two and you look at the lower part on the left side, there's a big red spot. That's a guy named Migo. Everybody who played those two will remember Migo because everybody pretty much died there. So we could see that everything was as it should be. And so if the entire map becomes red, it means that we have problems. And then typically we're going to lower the difficulty of a fight. If we see that there's areas where nobody is coming, and then we say, okay, this is too hard to find, so maybe we should give a little bit of hints, and then we modify the level design a little bit.
3 hours later.
So the date that we're targeting for the moment, and we think we have a really good chance of hitting, is September 30th. So on September 30th, hopefully you will find a game that's going to be fun to play from day one. If anything, you should really try playing as an evil character and see all the cool things that are going to happen to you, because it has an enormous amount of permutations, because we said the word permutations a lot.
Gotta say, it's I've done a lot of live streams this summer, but I have to say you take the cake in terms of the setup and the fire and the armor. That is ready for the feast. You light the candles after, I guess.